Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Here I come!
I never miss! Not on my watch!
It's over!
Is it hot? Get back it out again!
It's on too strong! I have no limits!
I'll heal you all!
This one's all mine!
An astral voice?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! I'm not done! I owe you one! Hurricane Thrust! It's over!
Armor won't save you! Watch it! I'll tear you apart!
You're finished!
You're mine!
Mirage!
Break it done!
You're mine! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Let's refrain from losing. Coming through!
Win!
Not on my watch!
Denied!
Searing Blade! Reload!
It's over! Double Demon Blade! No further! Double Demon Fang! You picked the wrong fight! Double Demon Fang! Thrust!
I never miss!
Win!
In the groove!
Eagle Bomb! I'll heal you all!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that! Radiant Light!
Severing Wind!
Now
in the groove! Blow away! Double Demon Fang! Dance!
Lightning!
I can carve through armor! Shouldn't have messed with me!
Blood.
Rain Slash!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Flame inside is yours! Will be let free! It's wide open!
It won't escape me.
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Here I go!
Destruction!
Now I'm in the
In a
groove!
bind?
Swallow
They
dead!
may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious!
Not today!
If they just sit still!
Do it!
Lucio, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Hurricane Thrust!
Eat this!
Can you take it?
Shatter it to pieces!
Radiant
Here! Power hurricane!
You're finished!
Eagle! Now I'm in the groove!
Mega Ray!
Mirage! Double Demon Fang!
I'm ready!
Ignite! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
It'll be a breeze! Get in, get out!
Here goes!
I'm on it!
Not in your dreams! Annihilation! Your wings won't save you from me!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly! Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Now! Mirage! Too fast!
10 back. I'll trip it up.
Hurricane thrust! Hurricane tip!
In a bind.
Hurricane thrust! Burn in hell!
If we can
Ready! This ends!
get toasty!
Burn strike!
Don't get complacent.
Forgive you!
Double demon fang!
Armor won't save you.
Searing blast!
Hurricane thrust! You're mine! It's over!
What's this? Denied! Eat
Here I
dirt!
come!
I never miss!
No time.
Hurricane thrust! Not today! Take
I'm out of
this!
ammo! Eagle assault! Confiscated!
You do it! Here and now!
Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone!
Now! Take this!
Radiant
Mirage!
Bloody howling.
Double this!
Resonate with the old dance. Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
Seems about right to me.
Double demon fang!
Everlasting.
Severing wind!
Negative gate. Now we're not. In a bind.
Double demon fang!
Be careful, everyone.
This one isn't normal.
Grind you into dust.
We got flyers!
I've got this! Let him march me!
I'm ready.
All yours!
Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone! I'm all set
Now!
up!
You're mine! Double demon fang!
Far enough!
Severing wind!
I'm ready.
Kisara!
Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone!
Not a chance.
Hurricane Dawn! Mirage! Not today!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'm ready for the next battle! Way. Confiscated!
Take this!
Spread! Laser spear! Here's the evil! Freeze your head! That's not even fair!
Take this!
Dragon
Shout!
Kill!
Carve through armor!
Thanks! Double Demon Fang!
Tectonic punch! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Mega
First
Ray!
strike!
Annihilation!
Double Demon Fang! Everlasting flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Negative claw! Resonate with the earth!
Severing wind!
Stalagmite!
Mirage! Take it!
Wheel blade!
Glimmer Threat! Double Demon Fang!
Eagle assault! Being interrupted! Eagle side! Demon lash!
Laser spear! Here's evil!
Prepare to be
Freeze
free!
laser!
No further!
You're done!
I'll heal you all! Here goes! Healing circle!
Try harder!
On your knees!
Back into the fray!
Air pressure!
One more!
Here I come!
Mega Ray!
Not today!
I never miss!
Double Demon Fang! Not a chance!
Mega
Double
Ray!
Demon Fang!
Not on my watch by the power of water!
Double Demon Fang! Burn it hell! Severing wind!
Eat this! All in!
Mirage!
Got you!
Double Demon Fang! Destruction! Double Demon Fang!
By the
They
power
smite
of
with
water!
Far enough!
Severing wind! Tear! Mirage! Double Demon Fang! Not a chance! Mirage! Swallow Blade! It's on! Swallow Blade! Burn! Here I come!
In a bind?
I'm not done!
Here's the healing art!
Double Demon Fang!
Tear you apart!
Healing circle!
Double Demon Fang!
Bloody
Severing wind!
Fire seal! Burning strike! Not in your dreams! This one's
Wind!
powered hurricane!
All good things come to an end.
I never miss!
Wind!
Mega Ray!
Dragon Shell! Slash!
Begin!
Dazzle! Mirage!
Benediction I can carve through
Double
armor!
Demon Fang! Dazzle!
Another incantation ruined!
Denied! Freeze laser!
Burn in hell!
Negative gate!
Double Demon
What's
Fang!
this?
Be still!
You see what happened there as you crossed me? Shouldn't have done that.
Severing wind!
Execution!
I'll heal you all!
Try harder!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm on it! Swallow blade!
Now or never! Double leap! In an instant! Impact Claw!
That'll teach us for getting cocky.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Hey, what do you say we fight that shining enemy?
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Out of this! Double demon fang! Double demon fang! I'm grateful.
Demon wrestle. Here goes! Confiscated.
Hurricane Strike! The flaming strike is yours to be let free! Swallow blade! Be still! You're mine!
Radiant pierce.
Away!
Mega ray. Primed and ready.
Swallow blade!
Go for it.
Prepare to crumble!
On your turn!
Eat this! Now you see what I can do!
Double ready!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
There's always room for improvement.
We've reached our destination.
If you need help with anything, just let me know.
That turned out good, if I do say so myself. Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while?
I do believe it's about time that I retire. Once we finish eating, we should get going.
Did we really just spend that much money? Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
Let's see what you've got.
I can shatter any steel!
Win!
I'm free!
Take this!
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Ready! Lunar Core, not in your dreams!
No dawn shall break this night.
In an instant! Impact Thrust! Not a chance! Hurricane Thrust!
That might be it!
Shut him down!
I'm ready!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Smash you!
Burn in hell!
This one's mine! It's a duel of the arts!
Blood.
Not far enough!
Got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
The enemy will
All yours!
You'll soon see about that! Radiant kill!
take this!
Watch it!
Not today!
Use a healing arc!
Raining slash!
Almost! Glacial spear!
Destruction! Double demon fang!
Sword steel!
Here I come!
Another incantation ruin.
There!
Severing wind!
Lost my focus! Resonate the earth! Stalagmite!
Double demon fang! Wind!
Talon hurricane!
Tear!
Rip it!
Rush!
It's go
Eat this!
Can't get out of this!
Double demon!
Denied!
I'm in your debt.
Burn in hell!
Blow away!
Captivity!
Ready!
Slice! Dazzle!
Round and round! My watch!
You're dragon!
What's this?
Hear me! Flame of Earth! I never miss!
I'll grind you into dust!
Glimmer dragon!
I'll try long!
What's this?
Healing circle!
You're mine!
You owe you one.
Flame!
More with that searing flame!
Mirage!
Rage in my
It's time!
Lost my
Sleep now!
Not today!
I'll be saving!
Double
Here's
demon
the hero!
fang! Be still!
Eat this!
Sleep now! I'll be saving this way!
Luna Wonder!
Ready and ready!
Holy Land! Mega Ray!
Double demon fang!
Sweet dreams!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! First strike!
Here, let me help!
Never again
It's
won't
the wind!
save you!
First aid!
Far enough! Can't get out of
Back
this!
into the fray!
I'll tear you apart!
Hurricane thrust!
I'll be saving!
Come to an end!
Super
Swallow dance!
Mirage! Here I come!
I never miss! Captain!
Double demon fang!
More where that came from!
Swallow blade!
Water! Hear my call!
Mirage! Eat this! My turn! Double demon fang! I'm not done!
Lightning dart! Here I go! Thunder! Let me get it! Here it goes!
Be still!
Holy
Mirage!
Land!
You're mine! Do it! Double me! In an instant! Impact drop!
That took more energy than I expected.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Hell yeah! There's no way you can complain about how...
Shion, Could we talk a moment?
I think it's time we go to sleep. Morning. Ready to head out? We've reached our destination. Stay sharp. We're going in.
Like this should be easy. Going to full run!
Swallow dead!
Double demon ray!
By the power of water! Eagle fly!
No further!
Lunar corruption!
Not
Lunar
today!
blast! I'm all
Begin!
set up! Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! My turn!
Dragon shell!
Take this!
All good things come to an end.
Strike! Double demon ray!
Jolie!
All yours, Kisara.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Be still!
Tornado drive.
This one's mine!
Double demon fest! First strike! Blow away!
Eagle fly. A scream. That bloody hell.
Not on my watch!
Win! vines! Here I come! Talent storm! Flash! Do it! This one's all mine! On a roll now! Not today!
I really know you are.
Next!
Anything you want.
Double demon blade!
Now you see what I can do.
Wait! My turn!
Eat this.
Wither Crash!
Do it!
Dance on the way! Double me! In an instant! Impact Clock!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
What is this place?
Look! Over there! Looks like there's no backing out now.
Ah, the old roaring beast welcome, eh? No class.
Look sharp, everyone!
Voron rolling out the red carpet?
Yeah, some hospitality.
Can we all concentrate on fighting this thing?
Thank you. Come and get it.
I never miss!
I'll run you through.
Here goes!
Aim for the weak spot. Here I come. The everlasting darkness.
Reload!
Negative gate.
I'll pick you up!
The flame inside me! Yours!
I'll heal you all!
Nothing gets by me.
Healing circle!
Eat this!
That spot.
I'll cover you!
No further. I can do this all day.
Denied!
Here I come!
I'll tear you
You're
apart.
on!
Here. Super swallow. Dead.
Astral Point!
That's my shield!
Shut him down! Severing wind! Eat dirt! Catapult! Here I come! Tear!
Eat this.
Hurricane thrust!
Talon hurricane.
Here
Eagle
I come!
side.
Double demon fang!
Talon hurricane. Armor won't save you.
It's weakened!
Demon fang! This ends now!
Soaring blast.
Blending blast!
Can't get out of this.
Do it!
Doubling! In an instant! Impact block! Double demon fang!
Constantine! There's something in the tower!
Hey! We didn't ask for a replacement. Seismic
Laser spear! Here's Eagle!
you.
Gemini Aqua!
It's in your hands.
Wait for that!
I'll bring you back from death to this!
Severing wind! Hurricane thrust!
No rest.
You're on! Double demon
Shouldn't
fang!
mess with
Charge
me.
like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Strike! Burn in hell! Slash! Swallow blade! Severing wind!
All mine.
Take this! Tear! Watch tear!
Lightning or raging cascade!
Hurricane thrust!
Not on my watch!
It's over!
Eagle
You're up!
fly.
Now or never.
Talon storm. Far enough.
Double demon fang! What is this?
Hey, you okay?
I can still do this!
Healing circle!
Double demon fang! Severing wind! Luna Rondo!
Seal!
Hurricane thrust!
Let the marksman handle
Dazzle!
it! Where are you going?
Hurricane flame inside me! Yours to be let free!
Here's a healing arc!
I'm on it.
Can't
This
get
should do it.
away!
Double demon fang!
Laser spear!
Double
Here's
demon
Eagle!
fang! Not today!
Talon hurricane.
Double demon fang!
Eagle side.
Now, fall it freely!
Take it down!
Luna Rondo!
Lunar Cancer! Lunar Blast!
Here I
Take this.
In
a vine.
Luna Rondo! You're on! You're mine! Slash!
You're mine. I can carve through
Here I
armor.
come!
More with that
All
hand
good
fire!
things come to an end.
Reload! Lightning or
Severing
raging
wind.
cascade! Recover!
You're
Sweet
on!
now!
Lightning thrust!
I'll be saving
Take
this
this!
one!
Ka!
Here goes! Here's a
Throw
healing! Not
away.
on my watch!
Ka! You picked the wrong fight!
Can't get swirl! More with that
Crush.
from! Swallow!
Radiant flash!
Death ball! I'm out of
You're
ammo!
on!
Back into the
Take
wind!
this!
Dance in the wind!
Destruction!
Here
Thrust!
goes!
Ka!
First aid!
You're
Raging
on!
cascade! Sweet
Here I
now!
come!
More for the stop!
Ready to go!
Hear my call!
Ready to go.
Blood! Far enough! Can't miss one!
In a bind.
More with that hit! This one's mine! What's this?
We've got him on the run.
Don't get cocky!
Right. Still anyone's fight. Take this! You're on!
Chinese supernova! Raging cat! It's over!
Right.
Sweet
There,
watch this! Healing circle!
Not today!
Back into the fray!
I can carve through armor! I owe you one.
Blah blah blah, magic! Crossblade!
I'll end you!
Here's the healing circle!
I'll tear you apart!
Ready!
That frickin'
Not
does
in your
it!
dreams!
You
Healing
require a
circle!
hand.
Think so? Oh. Bring you
This
back
should do
from
it.
death to this! More
Take
with
this!
that from
Tear you
Here, let me help.
Take this!
Take this!
Thanks!
Let's put you out of your misery!
Let's go!
Take this!
Illuminate the sun! Lunar corruption!
Do it! Don't leave! In an instant! Impact block! My turn!
I'm on a roll now!
That's one of them taken care of.
Should make things easier at least.
Healing circle!
Demon Fang! Wait! Something's happening!
You together?
Annihilation! Mega ray!
This should do it!
It became worse by the looks of it.
Is this its true form?
I'll bring you back from
Anything in
death to
order.
death.
Burn it
Now you see what I can do!
You require a hand.
I'll heal you all!
Hurricane through!
Illuminate the dark! Let me help! Come forth! First aid! Holy Lance!
This should do it! Ready
I'm
to
only
fly!
getting so far!
That frickin' does it!
Here, let me
Take
help!
this!
Severing Blade!
Lunar
Lunar
does
Rondo!
it!
Ready to go!
You're mine!
You're my home! Illuminate the dark! Not in your dreams! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike! Illuminate the
Double
dark!
demon fang!
Come forth! Holy
Destruction!
First Aid!
Severing
Holy
Blade!
Lance! Hear me!
There.
Flame of fury!
Double
Burning
demon!
strike!
This isn't looking good!
Here's evil! Breeze Blazer! Illuminate the dark! Transform! Holy Holy Land!
This should do it!
You won't get.
Corruption!
Stay away from my friends!
What the?
Flame inside me yearns to be let free! Eat this!
Prepare
to be seized!
Illuminate
In
the
a bind?
dark! Come forth! Holy
Right.
We'll bring you back from death
Here
to
I
this!
come!
Holy
Be still! You're on!
Grind
It's
away.
over!
I never miss!
Double Demon Fang! Damn it!
Raging
This should do it!
I'm here, shield! Far enough! More
Double Demon Fang!
Spirit Flame!
Try harder!
Steel Force! More out of ammo! Dance in the
Double
wind!
Demon Fang!
Go away!
Cancel!
Mega Ray! More of the
Rain
power!
Fire! Score!
Let me help!
Take this!
Double Demon Fang!
That's a spot!
Ignite!
Arch Shield! Not in your dreams!
Severing
I'll
Blade!
finish you here and now!
Light Calamity! More of that!
You're mine!
Can't get out of this!
Win!
Rolling Hurricane!
Dance
You're
in the
on!
Feel the hurt!
Healing
Double
Strike!
Demon Fang!
Now I'm in the groove!
Talon Hurricane! Thrust! Thrust!
Rip and tear!
Lunar Corruption!
It's over!
Blue Back into the
Destruction!
fray! More Mega Ray!
You're mine!
Gemini
You're
Aqua!
mine!
Can't be swallowed! Where that came from!
Eagle double!
Razor
Kisara!
We did it. Everyone hanging in there?
Just about. Though if we have to waste our energy on many more like that, I don't fancy our chances against Volron. We gotta try to conserve.
That sound again.
You must be worried we'll have a change of heart. He's certainly pulling out all the stops.
Alphen, I know it's hard, but we have to stay focused on moving forward.
I know.
Are you doing okay, Shion?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
We don't know what else Volron's got up his sleeve. Be careful, all right?
I'll go check and see if the coast is clear.
What is it?
Oh, it's nothing. Just wondering what that was all about.
Huh?
It's just, you don't think Shion is acting kinda weird around Alphen, do you?
Like standoffish weird? Isn't she always like that?
No, not that. I mean, since we rescued her.
Then I guess. Maybe it's the identical ancestor thing.
Maybe. I guess that could be it.
You sure you're not reading into it? What? What'd I say?
Nothing. Just forget it.
I can never win with you. You know that?
I wonder if we're getting any closer to finding Volron.
I sure hope so.
We'll find him. And when we do, there'll be hell to pay.
Hey, Kisara. Have you noticed how Shion...
Seems to be grappling with something all by herself?
Yeah. She's been acting differently around us ever since we rescued her. The same towards Alphen, too. Now that Alphen's regained his memories and his sense of pain, maybe she's become more self-conscious that she still has her thorns. In which case, it makes sense that she'd be feeling out of sorts. But I can't help but think there's something else, too.
You're wondering if there's anything you can do to help her.
Shion said something to me once. Something that helped me move forward. So I'd like to return the favor and do that for her too. The only problem is, even if I did have the chance to talk to her, I don't know what I could say that would help.
Shion's dealing with a lot right now. Maybe more than she can handle. Trying to unravel the threads of her own worries, that's challenge enough itself. Not to mention that trying to wade in blindly would probably end up making things even worse than they already are.
But how do we help her then?
For the time being, I think all we can do is be patient and keep an eye on her. That way, when she's finally ready to let us in, we'll be right there to lend her a shoulder.
I hope you're right.
So if... Volron is the Lord of the Water Realm, then it's probably safe to say he has some water abilities tucked up his sleeve.
He and Alphen couldn't be any more different. It's like they were practically born to be rivals.
Looking back on it, in both of our previous encounters, he's only ever fought us with his sword. We haven't seen what else he's capable of.
And yet, even with only his blade, he still managed to overwhelm us. He's a force to be reckoned with. That much is certain.
Yeah, that guy is seriously bad news.
It'll be okay. We'll get through this.
Shion?
It's nothing. Let's keep moving.
This area's the grandest looking of the lot, and not a single soldier in sight.
So probably the place. This is it, everyone. We can't let Volron treat people's lives like toys any longer. We need to put an end to his tyranny here and now. Everyone ready?
Ready.
We've come this far.
Without question.
I'm nervous, but I know what needs to be done.
We've come for you, Volron! Did you really come all this way? Just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard!
He dismissed them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us.
Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition To become the winner of the crown contest? My ambition, you say? I have no ambitions. Since the beginning, everything was mine to control. Everything, including your life. I'm happy to see you.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
A lonely, watery grave is all the burial you shall ever deserve. And yet, it wasn't without regret that I watched you sink beneath those waves. Now, I get to savor carving the life of your body myself.
So all this, kidnapping Shield, sacrificing those people, it was all just for your own sick satisfaction? To help pass the time?
I would not expect you to understand the tedium that absolute power lays upon you.
I've had it with your mad rambling. I'm here to take you down, Bullrun, and free those you've enslaved!
Very well. I shall look forward to fashioning my throne from the remains of your existence. Today you will die at my hand, and I shall bask in your final desperate pleas.
Well, I look forward to disappointing you.
Mirage! First strike!
Searing flame!
Take this!
Reload!
Entertain me.
Take that friggin' done!
Here I come!
This is
Be
your
still! Nothing gets by me! Glimmer Dragon!
You're finished!
Eagle Assault! Now I'm in the groove!
Healing
Glimmer Dragon!
Blow away!
Where are you going?
Eagle Assault!
Not today!
Hurricane!
Slot! Back into the
And
frame!
take it!
Break this night.
Confiscating!
Just don't stay still! If you can draw his attention, I'll pin him down.
Make it escape! Mirage! You're mine! You're mine!
Bloody howling!
Be still!
In a bind?
Water! Here like home! Spread!
You're mine!
Eagle Ray!
Did we get him?
He's open!
Let's go!
Watch this!
Rip and tear! Slash! Catapult! Double Demon Fang! You're
Elusive free!
Here's a healing arc!
Leave the partner
to me! Rip and tear! All fitted together! I'm ready!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Tear! You're mine!
Downfall!
Tear!
What's he planning?
Damn it! It's too fast!
This looks bad. We've got to stop him.
The Talon Solar Blade!
That's far
Here
enough.
It was not hard to break this night.
Entertain me.
I can do this all day! Resonate with the
Here,
earth!
let me help.
Stalagmite!
First aid!
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint
Glacial
me by
Spear.
dying.
This one's mine.
That's enough! Eyes on the ground! Here it comes!
Damn it! Don't take your attention off him either!
Here I come! The blade side is yours to be let free! I'm on! This should do it! Slash!
No further!
Double Demon Fang! Try harder!
This isn't looking good.
Can't get out of this!
Take this!
Here.
Solar Blade! First strike!
First aid!
Strike!
Searing flame! Ready to go!
Strike!
Water! Hear my call!
Be still! Slash! Try this!
Here goes! Burning strike!
That's far enough.
Double Demon
Here's
Fang!
evil! Not on my watch! Think again! Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Swallow Blade! Flaming Thrust! You're mine!
Swallow
You're mine! This
Take
one's all
this.
mine! Flaming Thrust!
Eagle
Take
Assault!
that.
You picked the wrong fight!
Just like that.
Weapon!
Heal! Flaming Thrust! You're on! Take this! First strike! Crush! I'm not done!
Anything over is all mine!
Flaming
Double demon fang!
I can
Carve through armor!
Where are you going?
It's over! Here I come! Hurricane Thrust!
I'm out of ammo. I'm on a roll now.
Now this is enjoyable.
Try harder! My turn! Double demon
Enjoy.
fang! Blew away!
Water. Here I call. Ready. Demon
Double demon! Here I come!
Confiscated.
Water blade!
Here I
Burn
come.
hell!
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying. Die.
Take this! Raining slash!
Enjoy.
Here, let me help.
It's in your hands now.
Stay away from my friend!
That's far enough.
Let you all down.
Here we go.
Take this! Take that! Dragon Double Demon Fang!
Healing circle.
Now I'm in the groove! Double Demon Fang!
I'm all done.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Got him! It's all over. Vol Run. Now put an end to that death procession you're holding outside. Right now! You think this is over? What? Who do you think you are?
No, that's... How can this be? If Alpin's the Sovereign, how is it possible that Boron has that crest as well?
And if Boron's the Sovereign, then what was the point of the crown contest?
After everything we've witnessed, it would seem the whole thing is a ruse.
Bow before your sovereign. What the hell are you?
How sweet your ignorance must be. You resent not being the only sovereign.
That's why you're after me, isn't it?
There is that, I'll admit. But your grandest sin was unveiling your strength.
Sin? You use people as playthings. What right have you to speak of sin?
Sin is for the weak. The powerful care only for domination. We never asked you to rule them.
No one did.
What do I? Your want. You are but a mote of dust in the light.
Alpin!
I'm through taking orders from tyrants. Try harder!
First
I
aid!
owe you one. Take this! First strike!
Lightning orb!
Let you all down.
You'll pay for that!
Can't be slow!
Show you what real pain feels like?
No further! I will show you
Here's a healing arm!
Be still! Tear!
Lightning!
Lightning!
Lightning control! Here my illuminate the dark!
Try
Here's
harder!
evil!
My turn! To hell! I'm on!
Not in your dreams!
My finish you hit me in rare! Armor won't save you!
Lightning! I never miss! Raging cascade!
Now we're not...
Swallow dance! I'll be saving you! Glacial spear! Here's evil!
Double deep!
Let me help! Ready to go!
Unleash light! Try harder!
He's too fast to keep up with. Then we'll take him together. Rinwell, follow my lead. Okay.
I'll provide cover!
In here! Healing circle! Morphin
Super swallow dance! I owe you one.
Hear my call! Raging cascade!
You're done! Be still! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Swallow blade!
Pieces! Attack time!
Lunar Rongo!
Not in your dreams!
Tear! Prepare to be seen!
You alright?
Yeah, I'll be okay. I'm quite old now.
Stay away from my friends!
Maybe this way.
Unleash!
This one's mine.
Lightning orb! Let me help with that hit
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Know your place! Hurricane Thrust! Kneel before your sovereign!
In here!
Super Swallow Dance!
Leave the charge on me! He's about to attack! Damn it! We need to stop him!
Not today! I am proof of it! All others shall be banished!
Here, let me help. Sleep now.
Try harder! Try harder!
Could this be the true power of a sovereign?
What is this?
Now you see what I can do!
Sealed!
You're finished! Hurricane Fight! Hurricane Thrust!
Not in your dreams!
Try harder!
Take the
Double Demon Fang! Lunar Rondo! I will show you true power!
No paper!
Sorry.
Double Demon Fang!
You are gonna pay for...
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Eat it, fight! Coward!
resuscitation!
Ready to go.
Still got some time left in me.
Take this!
Graviton in whirl! Dance in the wind!
Will this help?
Air blast! Light astral energy!
Double Demon Fang!
Annihilation!
I shall Ignite!
Raging cascade!
Where are you going?
Glimmer dragon! Spread!
Take this!
Dance in the wind!
Water.
Air blast!
Will this help?
Unleash lightning!
Lightning away!
Not done yet!
I could do this all day!
Double demon fang!
Radiant here!
Flaming thrust!
Light here goes! Take this! There!
Wretched one!
Alphen!
No!
Everyone together! I'll shoot him down!
Far enough!
Wind astral energy! Illuminate the dark!
No further!
Holy glimmer!
No escape! Lunar Rondo! Take this!
Arch
Double
shield!
demon fang!
Confiscated!
I shall be the ruler of all things! No escape! Burn!
Tempted swirl! Lunar
Double
crescent!
demon
Blood
fang!
storm! Gemini onslaught!
Lunar Rondo!
Illuminate the dark!
Not like fighting.
Holy land!
Not done yet!
Double demon fang!
Right!
This should do it!
Raging
I
cascade!
really owe you one.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Going.
Yeah! No further! To me!
Here! I'll be saving this one!
Double demon fang! Kneel before your sovereign!
Light astral
Lunar
energy!
Rondo! Lunar Rondo! Here I come!
Here's the astral lightning defense!
Double demon fang! Prepare!
Holy
You're
land!
mine! I am proof of it! All others shall be banished!
Denied!
Radiant here!
It was nice while it lasted.
Try harder!
I'm on it!
Try harder!
I will go on! Illuminate the dark! Healing
Can't get out of
Holy
this!
glimmer!
That's what's it!
Burn it! Run!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
What do you think you can do? This guy's still standing?
Victory! The throne! Everything finally belongs to me! I have seen the powers who rules over and crushes those who fall at his feet! You are next!
Is it over?
Yeah, I think so. There. We finally collected all of the Master Cores. So what do we do now?
It is said that bringing all the Master Cores together in one place should form the Renis Alma.
So, now we put Shion's with the rest.
With that, we can finally free her of her thorns.
What's going on? Are we missing something?
We can't be. So why isn't it?
Alphen! Behind you!
Shion, are you the maiden?
What is this? Why is this happening?
What the? The Master Cores!
Is that darkness? A dark Master Core?
Renis Alma!
The Renis Alma. It's here.
What's going on? The Renis Alma's only supposed to consist of the 5 Danon elements.
What do you think you're doing?
She disappeared?
What in the world just happened?
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun.
A month has passed. For the time being, we decided to stay put in Ganeth Haros. Even with their lord toppled, we had a long way to go before the people of Pelegion would be liberated in their hearts and minds. Lenegus hung ominously over our heads. We knew we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The two sovereigns, the Red Woman and the Renaissance, the present and the past of 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened to Volron's body after his defeat. Still, we were determined to keep fighting. I had my hands full taking care of everything. But in some ways I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it. If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's Danans hit close to home for me.
Oh?
You saw how things were in Menancia? We might have put way too much faith in Dohalim, but at least we could still think independently. The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity. I don't know what kind of future the people here are going to ultimately choose. But whatever it is they decide, I want to help do my part so they can make that decision of their own free will.
You mean like how the Danans and Renans of Menancia chose to remain committed to coexistence? It'd be nice if this was a step towards that dream.
That's another issue altogether. At the very least, I want to believe all our hard work will pay off in the end.
Yeah. I guess we can only focus on what we can do right now and take it from there.
I'm going to go on ahead. Would you mind talking to Shion for me? Once you're ready, we'll meet up at the castle entrance like usual. We can talk more there.
Right. Got it. Shion's been hanging out in the observatory a lot lately. Let's see if she's up there.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renaissance. Right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegus. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are
Don't.
you...
It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Hey, Shion.
Don't.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand, Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay?
it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one, then.
We better get a move on, or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills. But not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately, it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelegion, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's stand-ins. Without them, making Pelegion half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelegion are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about. Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Nagal would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
gonna search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah, you've got a point. But
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Very well.
Well,
Hey,
Pardon me.
what the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
doesn't seem that way. Almost think we're just damned from the town.
whatever's going on, these are Bull Run soldiers. Watch yourselves.
You're mine!
Here's Eva!
Demon Blade! Swallow Blade! You're mine! Take this! Double Demon Blade!
Ready to go! I never miss!
Can't get out of the
Double Demon Blade! It's on! You picked the wrong fight! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Yeah.
Hey.
You don't say.
Well...
Well?
How?
Oh, wow!
So then,
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dogaline.
actually, they were abiding Renin hierarchy. Not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what counts.
Sure wish we could go on vacation.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt for us to unwind a little for once.
Not like we've got the gall to spare for it, though.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans, too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. Nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's why I want to do everything I can to help these people.
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows... what behind the scenes, and yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Haros.
I know that, but our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there might be someone who could use our help.
Huh?
Well... Yeah.
No way.
Huh? Got it. Boomy! Boomy!
Heck? Are you... stuck on that too?
No, really. I kind of...
No way! All right. Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her. Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Done. This is sure to give the others some much-needed and...
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Sorry.
Yes.
All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but...
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There's Zoogles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
Are you just going to keep standing around or what?
Sorry, I'm just getting prepped over here.
Well... Hey! got it!
Huh?
Maybe something's going on in the forest.